KandiShow, episode 33. Alek's computer's still broken, so I don't know the date or the time. What is the date and time today?
We actually have our new parts. We're just waiting for the graphics card now.
Okay.
So,
I meant to ask you that too, by the way,
Yeah.
because you got the Jew thing, but you were actually getting the parts that night, and I never even talked to you about it.
Yeah, no, we have the new parts, but now, like, since Bitcoin mining and everything, you can't buy graphics cards. It's like getting a PlayStation now. Yeah. You know, like they're doing the drops, and you can't just buy them. It's the same thing with graphics cards.
What does that mean? So you gotta do what?
Well, you either have to buy it from resale or hope you get it from a drop. But all these guys have bots that are like buying all of them up. But luckily, I got one. But you just gotta wait for that boy now. But we got a new CPU. We got a bunch of new parts. So
you just said to me thinking like, are PS5s gettable now? Or
no,
still not.
Nope. Same with the Xboxes. Unless you want to pay the resale price. But it's the same thing with graphics cards. Is what I'm saying.
Why wouldn't it be a year later? Like,
I don't know, bro. It's just I think it's limited supply because of COVID and like getting the chips from China or something. I don't know, but they should up their game.
Come try to get one December 16th.
I think it's easier now. I don't know. I think you can get them, but I got mine from that Walmart drop. I got lucky.
That was clutch.
Yeah.
I mean, Henry's birthday and Christmas coming up, so I'm gonna want to get something for that. But anyway, yeah. So wait, real quick. Yeah, it's Monday, October 4th. We just started talking. Monday, October 4th. Mm-hmm. It is 9:56 PT Pacific time. I'm Vinny Kandis.
I'm Alek Kandis.
And we're going to start with something real quick. But we took a week off last week, just scheduling stuff. Couldn't get the pod out. But it was kind of a cool break. And, we, you know, if anything, we didn't have much to talk about last week anyway. So we kind of piled up some stuff.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to tell Alek, I didn't tell him this yet. So last week, I talked about Hendrick's first basketball when he had 8 points, right? The second game, which Alek went to, this would have been last Sunday, 8 days ago. Hendrick dropped 18. And then yesterday, the flow of the game was really off. They did pitchers, and this other coach kept stopping the game, but Hendricks ended up scoring 0 points.
No, none of that was Hendricks' fault.
No, right. But he ended up dropping 0 points.
Talk about the coach on the other team, please.
Yeah, so we played this coach last game, but he had 18 points, though, in that game when he played.
Yeah, but it wasn't the same. And they didn't stop. Like, before he was trying to enforce it, but he didn't. So Hendricks and there's another kid on his team were basically just running up and taking the ball from these kids and just stealing, like normal stealing, you know? And, the coach on the other team was like, no stealing, like, and he was trying to prevent it. And this week he went and ratted to the commissioner lady, and then they actually enforced it. And they just kept making rules like only put your hands up and stand under the hoop and stuff. So they just ruined the whole flow.
And then on top of that, he would like stop every time a basket would score. He would like stop and have to like throw in an inbounds pass. It was just too much stopping for 6-year-olds. Mm-hmm. You know, to the point where the commissioner ended up coming to me because I made not a fuss, but I just said something. And just said, you know, he's stopping the game. It's not getting a flow. And that's really with Hendrick. Like, you could tell a difference from Hendrick's last week this week because he was, like, kept looking to see what the other coach was saying. So he couldn't even get in his zone and focus because he was too worried about listening to somebody else. So Hendrick's never got into flow. But I didn't even tell you this part, bro. He cried the entire car ride home, bro. I figured. Bloody yelled for 15 minutes, bro. I figured. Horrible. To the point where I was, like, mad at him for, like, yelling, crying for so long. But anyway.
Well, that's good at the same time.
So it went from he had 18 points to 0 points in a week span. So it goes that way sometimes. And I just told him.
No, none of that is his fault.
But it was a little flat. I mean, he had a couple opportunities to score. He should have made them, but it is what it is.
He took some good shots.
Yeah. And they won. This team still destroyed him. His one little friend, who's the coach's son, he actually was on fire. So we still won. Like, it had to be like 22-6. The other team didn't score that much. But.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up real quick because we didn't bring up the 18.
Oh, that shit pissed me off.
It's just funny that we had the 0 the week after. But.
I mean, they're 6. Just let them play, you know? And, like, once they enforced that, like, no stealing rule, this kid literally was running with the ball for, like, a good 2 minutes under the hoop, and they can't do anything.
It was 4 kids, and 4 kids are just, like, staring at each other. Like, no one's making a move.
And the other team, the kids, like, had no fucking capacity of what to do. It was so irritating. Yeah.
But anyway, that's that. So Hendricks is 2-1 in basketball. I just want to bring that up. And we're going to start with, I want Alek to, he got into a little, I guess it would be an NFT.
Oh, I've been in a rabbit hole, bro.
Binge.
Oh, my God.
He's like a crackhead on NFTs.
I am.
And, he didn't even talk to me for like 3 days. I couldn't even get a hold of him. He was in the dark, just like with the NFT in his face on his computer and NFT on his phone. It was
That's
weird.
real.
He had like he had airplane mode on his phone. You couldn't even talk to him.
Yeah.
But I thought he was dead, honestly. But no, that didn't happen.
Yeah, man, I went deep.
Yeah, so anyway, let's start here, and then you tell me what you want to tell me. But first off, what would you say is an NFT? Like, what's the definition of an NFT?
Well, it's basically like a photo or an image that represents a cryptocurrency or a coin or something, you know. But it's it can be so many different things. Before, like when I first got into it, I thought it was just artwork. Like that's initially what I thought. But it's more like that is still it, but it's also a pass into communities basically too.
A pass
you know,
into communities.
Yeah. So like they release like 5, 10,000, 15. Like typically the cap of the release of NFTs is like 10,000 per project, but they're starting to expand and you can start to see bigger ones. But basically, like there's this one I'm in, the Heart Project is one I bought recently, and they're like a decentralized music studio out of Los Angeles. So like once you buy the NFT, we like get to vote and like which artist they collab with and shit like that. And they had this concert on last Saturday where you just needed to show up and show you own the Heart Project NFT, and that was your pass to get in. And it was like the whole ASAP crew and shit. So it's like the arts shit's cool, but like for me, I'm trying to make money with it, and like I can't predict what art's gonna do, but I can see like where the trends are with communities and shit. Okay. You know.
So there's certain groups. And
there's certain projects and
in that you can join the group. I mean,
so if you own the NFT, you're part of the community, you know? So like if the community is popping, then everyone wants to get in, and it's a limited supply, right? So if there's only 10,000 and a lot of people want to get in, obviously the price will go up. It's just simple supply and demand.
So every NFT has the ability to go up.
Yeah.
Like a stock.
Yeah, exactly. It's just supply and demand. Right. Simple principles. Like if people want to hold it and like it, the price is going to go up in value. There are pump and dumps and like shitty ones. Like probably like 95% are shitty, but there's like a 5% that's real solid. And what I've been just focusing on is just like the founders and the community behind it. And it seems to be clicking. I'm like 4 for 4 so far. Okay. So
there's these communities. If you had an NFT, you get these communities, but you feel there's other way to make money elsewhere than just the community ones right now, or?
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, like if you have a good eye for like art and stuff, but really like the main thing for me is like who's running the project, you know? Like a lot of them I've been seeing like
there's when you say who's running, like what do you mean? Like 'cause if they're like a hot trendy thing or
like or if they're just professional and get shit done and have a long track record in the industry and some type of crypto industry or digital art or something, you know? Okay. But you can find one. For example, there's this Yakuza cat one, and and it's just a picture of like these little Asian cats, and they like are dressed like gangsters, whatever, it doesn't matter. But they had like a decent community, but when you research into their founders, you can't even find anyone's real name, you know? So like there's a lot of those where you can't even find the founders, and those are the ones I'm staying away from, luckily, because they went down like fucking negative 10 times in price, you know? But I just been looking for these good founders. Like I got in this one called Boss Beauties, and it's kind of like this feminist movement, and it's for like entrepreneurial girls and shit. But one of their founders is the VP for VaynerX, which is one of Gary Vaynerchuk's companies. And they just have a solid group of like 10, 15 girls, which, you know, I don't really care about their movement, but the community's so strong that it's going to go up in value, you know? So
tell me that. So you bought 4 and you flipped them?
I bought more than 4, but like I got into like 4 communities, but I bought more than 4.
So when you flip them, do you own them or you just sell them back?
No, you own them. So when you buy them, it goes into your crypto wallet, and then you just let it sit, and you can watch OpenSea.io is like the main marketplace for NFTs, and you can just track the trend of.
So how many do you have in there right now?
I own 8 right now, but I've sold probably like 20. Okay. Yeah. But it's been fucking crazy, dude.
So you said it's like a cryptocurrency. I mean, it's not connected to Bitcoin and stuff.
It's connected to Ethereum, yeah. But Ethereum's how you buy it. But no, like you own the NFT, which makes it cool. Is like the verifying that it's from the original source. That's why it's connected to crypto. You know, because like before you can never verify digital art. But now, because of crypto, you can verify its origin, so you can verify where it came from. You know what I mean?
So is there a difference between like the cat gangster picture or whatever you were saying you were buying the first time with Jaden? What's the difference between that and then like the Luka Doncic NBA Top Shot, them going and shooting a game-winning 3? I mean, it's all the same game. I guess probably the better question is, now you've read a lot, what is the theory that in 10, 15 years these things are going to be? Because, I mean, that has to be it, right? They're thinking it's going to be something.
No, it's going to be huge. What I see it as, first off, like the art thing's a big thing. And the profile picture one is it's like the new way to stunt. Like if you check Jay-Z's profile on Twitter right now, Jason Derulo's profile picture on Twitter, Snoop Dogg's picture on Twitter, it's all these crypto punks. Right, and it's literally, and they originated in 2017, and that's why
Twitter right now.
Yeah, Snoop. Pull it up right now, but yeah, Jay-Z's, Snoop Dogg's, a bunch of these big guys are buying these crypto punks. Gary Vee bought one for $3 million. It's like they originated in 2017, so like they're the first ones in this space, and it's just an art piece, and it's just for your profile picture. But their floor price is at like 120 Ethereum. And 120 Ethereum is like over $400,000 right now for the single one. So it can be so many different things. What I've been focusing on more is like the community driven one, just because like I have a better eye to see how a community's trending and if I trust the project more so than like trying to find new art pieces. Because I don't. Right here, that's a thing. That's it. Yeah.
We don't have the computer like we usually would, but if you guys can see in the camera,
that's a CryptoPunk. That's Jay-Z's, yeah.
It's a CryptoPunk. Yeah, I just put up Jay-Z's Twitter. Oh, sorry, my mic. Yeah, I just put up Jay-Z's Twitter. That's what he's talking about. If you pull up Jay-Z's Twitter, it's a picture, and so this is considered that's an NFT.
That's a CryptoPunk. Yeah, that's one of the most poppin' one. Okay. And their floor price is 120 Ethereum, and each Ethereum is 3,400 right now.
Like, why is that dope? Or like, why is it?
Like, well, because that one's like the first poppin' NFT project from 2017. Just because it's the OG of this space is what makes it dope. Okay. And they're the first ones to target like profile photo type of NFT thing, you know. Okay. So that's what makes it poppin'. And like it's the best. Like if I had $400,000, I'd buy one like as soon as possible because they're just gonna keep going up in value. But like the cheapest one you can get is 120 Ethereum right now, and each Ethereum's $3,400. So what's 3,400 times 120? A lot. So you know, and that's more in the art space, and I don't have that type of money to drop on these things. That's why I've been minting them myself with these drops and releases and just trading off of the hype, you know, and just trying to stay in the good community ones. And I have a few that I'm holding, but right now I'm just trying to flip it and build my wallet up and just keep learning about this space. But I haven't fallen so deep into anything in such a long time. Like I love fucking NFTs, dude. Right. I
did with stocks though at one point.
No. But I like stocks was just purely about money. Like I don't give a flying fuck about stocks, you know.
So you think this is something different than just purely?
Well, no, I enjoy it. Like I'm a fucking, you know, I'm a super nerd. People don't know that, but I'm a fucking as nerdy as they come. And like I played CS:GO and I bought like knife skins for like $400, $1,000 on fucking skins and stupid shit. Just because I understand the value of digital things that some people don't. And it's all just based on community. Like to you, if you saw a knife with a skin, you'd be like, why would you spend $1,000? But if you're in the CS:GO community, that's fly as fuck. You know, if you get like a bayonet fade or something like that, you know, and playing World of Warcraft and understanding why mounts go up in value and shit. So I've always been in this space, and now it's just like the newest version, and just seeing it like start to creep into pop culture, and it's gonna be the biggest thing. It's fucking so cool, man.
So again, I don't know if you answered it, but so what is the thing in 10, 15 years, like why these things
are? Well, it depends on what you mean. Like what's gonna give it value?
I guess so, yeah.
I
guess I don't get the point. Yeah.
It's just like you're buying into community. You're buying into communities, basically. Yeah. So for another example, right? Gary Vaynerchuk has his NFT called V Friends. Have you heard of it?
No.
Just other than me telling you.
NBA Top Shot.
Okay. So Gary Vaynerchuk, you know Gary V. Yeah. He started his own NFT, right? Okay. And he's having VCon, which is going to be a huge convention, and you just need to be an owner of V Friends. Their floor price is $52,000 right now for the cheapest one. Yeah. But basically, it's just a pass into a community. So it's just going to be a bunch of different organizations. And if you own it, you're a part of that community. And you can do so many different things with it. Like some of them are financial. Like if you own an NFT, they give you coins per month. And there's just so many different avenues you could go down. Like let's say a jiu-jitsu one. Let's say you created a jiu-jitsu NFT for your school and you only release 500. Then you can limit you have an organization based on it. So if you own an NFT, you could vote like what's the next competition we'll have or whatever it might be in whatever industry you want it to be. Okay. You know, like so this is more my thing. So it's not like was
the thought that like a Bitcoin or Ethereum and this type of stuff or cryptocurrency is that it could possibly
replace currency,
money in banks.
Yeah,
that it is currently, right?
Yeah.
So in that, there's something that if it's the new future, but NFT it's not really that.
Well, it's tied together because you need to buy it with crypto, but
right.
no, it's
but
a different thing.
This next thing, like if we have Facebook now, in 15 years, what Facebook is, you use these NFTs as your pictures.
Yeah,
that's more what I've thought of if I really thought about it.
That's it too.
Facebook that we can't see in 15 years.
Yeah,
but it's only you can use NFTs.
Yeah, that might be a thing. That's what it's everything is basically the premise. Like it's everything. Any type of fucking thing you're interested. I just bought like it's Magic Mushroom Clubhouse is when I just got like it's a cute little mushroom guy, and they're like a psilocybin group, and they're like pushing mushroom reform and shit, and you get to vote like where do we want to put our money, and like they're having their own little festivals and shit, and you need to own the NFT to get in it. So there's just every little space you would want to get into, and you can get into these groups. There are also ones that do like crowdfunding for video games, so they'll do like a 10,000 drop of their video game character, and they use that money to build the video game, plus you're part of that video game community, you know? But and these are all just new projects. Once World of Warcraft and Call of Duty and all these people start to get in, it's gonna be fucking crazy. And that's within the next
getting it anyway, right?
No, this is it. Like I'm telling you, bro, like and they're already making like it's like 10 billion a month, like a volume, like crazy amounts of money. And it's like in so little, some people might know what an NFT or just heard the phrase NFT, but no one knows really what it is or how to buy it or what platform to look at, or even like Ethereum, because you have to use Ethereum. There's smaller cryptocurrencies you can use, but they're not even close to us popping. But people don't even know how to buy Ethereum or what Ethereum is to even think about getting an NFT. So once like it becomes an easier process, and it will soon, like Robinhood's opening their crypto wallet soon. You heard Robinhood, you know, they're like one of the biggest trading platforms. So like once the point of entry becomes more accessible to like everyday type people, it's gonna fucking shoot. And like again, like with the Heart Project, like if you hear your friends are going to a concert, you're like, all right, I want to buy a ticket, and you can't buy a ticket, you need to own an NFT. You know, like FOMO will start to push it in a certain direction too, you know. That's why it can be so many different things, man. It's so fucking cool. And then
another. So what is one dumb thing that you think is dumb about it all? If you had to pick a dumb thing.
Well, it's just like so many people are just coming up with like 10,000, just hoping it's the next thing with no like background in business or no background in anything, and just hoping that it sells just because so many things are popping in the market. And like you'll see like, you know, one of the biggest ones is what's the gorillas one? It's but it's just a picture of a gorilla, and like the cheapest one is like $10,000. So like everyone's trying to make an NFT and make it the next poppin' thing, but they have no business plan or anything. So really it's just all these shitty pump and dump looking ones, I think, is the dumbest part. But that's in any industry with money, you know. But there's nothing dumb about it. Like this is it, like you know. And it's still early. So
what's the end goal now? And we'll end on this, and then we'll move to the next topic. But
but I also want to get my top 3 drops this week.
Then
but
do that now, then. Yeah.
No, but what was your question?
So what's the end goal? Is it just?
What do you mean?
So do you own as many NFTs as you can in all these different organizations, and then in that you're connected to all these different people? Like, what's the? I guess, I don't. What's the goal? What's the?
I mean, it depends on what your like individual goals are.
So that's it. Some people want to be part of this group.
Yeah, like maybe you really just want to be part of the community. I'm trying to flip them to make money, so I'm just trying to find where the hype is in each community and has a solid community. Like and Discord. Do you know what Discord is? It's like how everyone talks and like online. Before it was just for video games, but now all these communities are based on Discord. Okay. So it's basically a chat room, right?
Like
for
Reddit
each.
Or something.
Kind of, but it's for like individual industries or whatever it may be. Like for each individual group of NFTs, they have their own Discord, and you can go in their chat. You can see how many people are in their chat, like how many people have joined, how many members they have, and then you can just see the chat. So like red flags for me, if they're only talking about the NFT floor price and like they're only talking about the money, it's probably not a good one. But if like you join the mushroom one and they're only talking about like mushroom reform and like new articles on that shit, and they're actually passionate about the community, that's like a really good sign for me. me, Okay. So that's why it's just like jumping in community, seeing what's popping, and I'm just trying to make a buck. And I have a couple that I'm going to hold, but right now I'm just trying to flip it. So it really just depends on what you're trying to do. You could invest in one for a long-term investment. You can try to flip them or join it to be in a community. That's why the possibilities are endless,
Okay.
So.
All right, so do your
cool
so he's gonna do this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do.
You talk about it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do each week. I'm gonna do like top 3 minting that are happening this week, and maybe some weeks will be slower than others, but these 3 are actually pretty poppin'. I'm gonna start with IC Punks. They actually had their first drop, which was IC Punks, but they're doing Infinity Frogs, and that's Friday at noon for 0.08. My second one, and this is probably my favorite because it's going to be the most accessible. It'll probably sell out within the first minute or two, I'm guessing. I'm thinking it's going to be sort of like the Heart Project. I joined their Discord at there's 3,500 members, and this was last week, and today they have 21,000 members. Dang. So the Heart, the fucking hype is going crazy for this one. It's Jungle Freaks, and it's from George Trostley, who was the main cartoonist for Hustler Mag for 30, 40 years. It's a 72-year-old man, and his son convinced him to get into the NFT industry. And it's just an amazing story. Each NFT is hand-drawn, and I think it's just going to pop off. And they're minting on Thursday at 0.07. I will buy as many of those as I can. And then if you're in the NFT space, you already know my number one is Mechaverse. If you can get it, fucking God bless you, because that's going to be a 10x no matter what. They're actually they're doing a raffle to get into that one, and they're minting at 0.2, and they're also on Thursday at 2 p.m. So good luck. If you win a Mechaverse and I don't, I hate you, but hopefully we all can get one and make some money on those boys. So
are you trying to get one of those?
Oh my God, yeah, it's the probably one of the most anticipated drops of the year. Yeah. So. Shout out to Mechaverse and fucking put me on a whitelist or something. Get me on there.
But so that's his NFT. He's going to do that every week, his top 3.
Yeah, those are my top 3 mints of the week. So good luck. Jungle Freaks, huge one. I obviously feel the least confident about Infinity Frogs, but Jungle Freaks and Mechaverse, I have a really good feeling about both of those. So shout out to them.
All right, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, yeah, we want to open that up. Alek got in this big run the last 2 weeks, so we figured we'd open up the NFT. And all right, that's it. So we'll save UFC stuff for the end. I just want to say, let's do something I'm interested in. I want to tell you this, and I've been waiting to tell you this, but yeah. So November 7th is, and this is some show stuff, but November 7th is Yellowstone season 4 season premiere. So November 7th. Dexter New Blood season premiere is November 7th. So that's Showtime. That's Paramount. Yellowstone's on Paramount, and they have their own app now too. And then Ozark season 4, which is Netflix. They're doing a 2-part season 4. That's what at least I've read. But that also the part 1 starts in November. And 2 takes. My one take is that, first off, you would think that they would try to... Well, first off, no, here's my first take, actually. My first take is why... I don't remember all shows starting early November, and let alone shows that are so big, why they'd want to go against each other at that time. Why you would think you'd want to split it up somehow, but... Yeah,
I guess I understand in competition-wise, but fall is the best time to release a show. Yeah. Everyone's back home, everyone's working, back at school. You know what I mean? It's the best time for a TV show. Summer, everyone's out and not watching as much. Well, that's why the networks always say their numbers are the worst during the summer.
Right, but I always used to remember they would start September, once people went back.
Oh, right in the beginning? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why they chose. It seems like for Paramount to drop on this, Showtime to drop on this, and Netflix to drop their biggest show.
All in November?
We're getting to a 4-month span of just...
Yeah.
Maybe there's some kind of advertisement deal or something with all.
They definitely have the numbers, right? That's why Call of Duty and all the games typically drop in November too, like World of Warcraft. There must be something with those months. Yeah.
Because literally for Yellowstone season 4 is a huge show. Dropped November 7th. Their episode Dexter New Blood's a huge show for Showtime.
Yeah.
Dropped November 7th. Ozark is Netflix's biggest show. But the point is, I really brought it up because I'm super. Those are my 4. Ozark and Yellowstone, those are my 2 top shows right now, season-wise. So I can't believe they're both dropping. It doesn't say Ozark season 4 for sure is November 7th. It just says November. But Yellowstone season 4 season premiere is definitely November 7th, the 2-hour premiere. And then Dexter New Blood, which is 10 years later, is November 7th. But
damn,
I'm most excited for Yellowstone season 4 because it ended. Yellowstone season 3, it was like an all-out. If I'm mistaken, like people were getting shot. It was like it was a bunch of craziness. That show's really good, bro. Yellowstone.
What is it on?
Yellowstone's.
Yeah.
It's on. Well, because Paramount now has a streaming app.
Yeah.
So like when I watched it, I bought it on something maybe on Amazon Prime or something. But Paramount, their streaming app just came out in the last 12 months. Paramount made their streaming app. But
would I like it?
Oh, I think that show's incredible.
Yeah?
Yeah, that show's incredible, bro. I love that
I need
show.
a show.
I watched all 3 seasons. It's a great show. You should try that one then, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Kevin.
Where can I watch it right now, though? I got to get a Paramount fucking
Probably,
thing?
but you know how they do. They got a free trial for for free for 30 days.
Just binge it.
That show's incredible. Who's the popular guy? Kevin Costner?
Oh, yeah. He's from Malibu.
Kevin Costner. And it's like a big ranch in Wyoming, and they've, it's super, super good.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, anyway, so anyway, that's super exciting for me.
Dad actually called me this morning and told me he finished Clickbait.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he like it?
He's like, damn, that was amazing.
He liked it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just pulling this
I told him you were hyping it up and you got me to watch it, and I told him and the whole fam bam
to watch it.
That was give a great it a show, try. Right? Yeah.
There's this new one it's number 1 on Netflix right now. It's called Squid Game.
I keep hearing that, bro.
It broke the record for most viewed Netflix show in history, which is crazy. But you know why? It's because it's I've watched like the first 20 minutes. It's Japanese dudes, but it's the thing with a voiceover, just like the show you like, the Money Heist. So, but my point is, I think it's a lot of people watch it because probably some Asian communities love that shit too.
Did you try it or no?
I did. I watched like the first 15 minutes.
Why
I went
only
to bed
15?
or something. I was tired. I fell asleep. But I'm gonna try. I might give it a shot a little bit more. I hate the voice thing, but
if the show's good enough, it'll be fine. Like Money Heist, the show's good enough for me.
A lot of it's like the actor, and you can't connect to their energy if it's
Well, sometimes with those shows, it's better to read the subtitles, but like some shows do the voiceover as well.
There was one I really liked, and I watched the whole season. It was good, but it was just put together well. But I'm gonna watch it a little bit more, especially now that I heard that it's the most watched show ever. But
I've been hearing that and the Circle Game.
Circle's been on for a while.
Circle Game.
It's like a season. That's
it's a reality
show, but they've had like a couple seasons. I watched. Me and Charnay watched some of it. One season. But
is it good or corny?
It's silly. It's like real world. Like
it's like in a room, Big Brother type stuff.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know what Big Brother was like, but yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I've been on mad Twitter just because I've been following a bunch of NFT guys, and like that's the main thing. And this new game came out too, so I've been seeing the fucking what's it called, the Squid Game.
The NFT guys are watching the Circle thing.
No, the other one that you mentioned.
Squid Game.
I've been hearing the Circle more from other people, but I've been hearing
the Circle. You're like all in a room. You can't see each other, so you can either be your real identity through a social media. You can all see each other's social media through like these TVs.
Yeah.
Or you can be yourself, or you can be someone fake, and they never know. It's weird. I watched it. It was good for the first couple of episodes I watched.
It's a reality show?
Yeah.
Squid Game?
No.
Oh, that's the Circle. Oh my god.
The Squid Game is a game, but it's a show though.
But it's a real show. Okay.
Yeah, it's a real like story show. It's not real people.
I'll let you watch it first and tell me if it's worthy.
I think I just watched it. When was that? A couple of nights ago. We watched like the first 20 minutes. I think Shanae fell asleep. I just turned it off. But I'll give it a little bit of a go. So anyway, but I'm most excited for Ozark season 4, then Yellowstone, then Dexter New Blood.
Oh, Ozark takes the cake, huh? I thought you said Yellowstone was first.
Ozark is just because I think I don't know. I feel like Ozark's bigger, but Yellowstone's really big too, so I'm not sure. But Ozark just seems bigger. It seems like it's more, yeah.
I don't know why I never got into it. I tried.
Did you try?
Yeah. I watched like 6-7 episodes of the first season. I
couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
I know, like Nick Hornbeck loves that show, and he doesn't even watch shows that much, but
yeah, everyone loves it. Everyone tells me to watch it.
It's a really good show.
I like that show. I don't know what it takes for me to get into the show, but
yeah, could be you were trying to watch it with people. Who knows? Couldn't be focused.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to try Ozark, then try Yellowstone.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Yellowstone's really good. So that's it. I just want to run by that. I wrote a bunch of small things. Should we just get into UFC and we'll save the small things for the end or what?
Yeah, do you want to get in the UFC?
The UFC thing, so.
Oh, we're doing both?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right, cool. Do you want to start with the fight night, or do you want to?
Fight night for this week?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
cool.
cool.
Do you want to do? Are we gonna do its own separate video for that, or are you just gonna do UFC 267 and just add the fight night on at the end?
Let's do that.
Because it's only Durd versus Rodriguez. And
yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so we're going to do our UFC 267 predictions, breakdowns, bets. UFC 267, it is October 30th. I need to pull up the odds and stuff. Do you have stuff on yours, or are you going to have to pull it up?
Yeah, mad Russians on this card, huh?
Yeah, well, it's in Abu Dhabi. They're going back to Abu Dhabi. So...
yeah, it's a fun card. I have the odds and stuff.
Okay, let's see.
Are we just doing the main card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you the thing last night. Did you see on MMA Fighting? It had the
switches.
They don't have their odds on Red Rock right now. I'm gonna pull up best fight odds on my phone.
Yeah.
But all right. So yeah, UFC 267, October 30th. Is that right? Yep. It's Jan. They don't even know how to spell his name on here. Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira. Look at this. Why does it say Blachowicz?
You put it on the tight, yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely not his name. It's UFC 267, Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira.
Yeah. That's a fun fight.
205 belt. Yeah, we got Blachowicz, right? I'm just calling him Jan. I don't want people come and say I'm saying his last name wrong. It is Blachowicz, though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You just call him Jan.
Jan's minus. Well, we're doing DraftKings, right? Yeah. Jan's minus 265. Teixeira's plus 215. Co-main event, which I really like. It's a little late-minute switch-up. Peter Yan and Corey Sandhagen fighting for the interim title. Peter Yan's minus 265. Corey Sandhagen's plus 215.
Yep.
That's a great fight. We got Dan Hooker, who stepped up late replacement to replace RDA. Dan Hooker versus Islam Makhachev, which is a killer fight. William Hill, there's no DraftKings on here, but William Hill has it minus 490, plus 370. Damn. We got Tai Tuivasa versus Walt Harris.
That's not on the card anymore. They took that off.
They took it off?
Yeah.
Wow, best fight. Why is it not on the card? What did they do to it? That was like our ones we were adding.
I know. Yeah.
Okay, so that was not on there. We definitely got Yamshat Hamayev versus Li Jialing. They've been hyping up Yamshat Hamayev for a while, but he got COVID and couldn't fight. He was the one who went up to 185 and 170 and won 2 fights in 10 days.
Yeah.
Got like a bunch of hype, but it hasn't been able to fight because he got injured, something. He's fighting Li Jingling, and Li's coming off a big knockout of Santiago Ponzinibbio. And then the other one is Magomed Ankalaev versus Volkan Ozdemir.
Yeah, and we also have the Alexander Volkov versus Marcin Tybura.
Okay, yeah, see, that's not even popping up on here.
They did all the switches.
Yeah, there's been a lot of switches on this card.
They switched a shit ton.
But for as many switches, they pulled through to get and Dan Hooker to be your replacements.
For true fight fans, this is an amazing card. At least the top 3 fight. I mean, all of them are pretty good. All of them are solid.
And Hooker are similar. Like everyone loves those guys in those divisions. And not only that, they're both stepping up to fight the fucking.
They're both dangerous.
And they're fighting the top dogs.
Yeah.
Peter Yan, a brutal Russian who's not here for play, and we know about Islam Makhachev. So, so where do we want to start?
On this list, it starts with Magomed Ankalaev versus Volkan Ozdemir. Yeah.
Check up Ankalaev. Can you pull up stuff right now?
Yep.
Ankalaev, what is his record right now? Is he one of the undefeated?
He's 15-1.
15-1 basically.
Yeah, his last loss was to Paul Craig in 2018.
He got subbed probably.
Triangle choke. Yep.
Okay. Wow, Paul Craig has a win over him. Wow. So he's minus 290. And then Volkan Ozdemir, has he won a fight recently? I feel like he's fighting I know he's always fighting someone good.
Tell you right now.
If you pull him up, he fought Cormier. He fights. His last 6-7 fights are all against studs.
Yeah, he's won his 2 out of his last 5.
He lost to Yuri Prokhorov.
Yeah, that was his last fight,
and then
fight
for the title next.
He lost to Dominic Reyes and Anthony Smith and Daniel Cormier.
Bunch of savages,
and he beat Alexander Rakic.
Alexander Rakic, who's still top 5 right now.
And then Ilir Latifi.
Yeah.
Latifi. Okay. And both in 2019. But he's coming off a loss.
Okay. When was that last fight, the Ozdemir fight? That was in 2019?
Which one?
For Ozdemir, his last fight?
Was in 2020. His last fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2020.
Early? Like, is it fought like over a
July?
year? July? Yeah. So it's been over a year since he's fought?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what are you doing? Magomed Ankalaev?
Yeah.
By?
Yeah, Magomed Ankalaev by decision.
Okay. I'm gonna go Magomed Ankalaev. I'm gonna go first round TKO.
Ooh, damn. Okay.
You lead the show with the next fight because I don't know the order.
All right, Jingliang Li or Li Jingliang and versus how do you say his name?
Hamshat Hamayev.
Hamshat Hamayev? That's how you pronounce his name?
That's right.
Damn.
I know for sure.
What's the odds for that one?
Hamzat Chimaev on, what are we doing? Do we do William Hills or DraftKings?
We do William Hill typically,
okay,
but it's all close.
Hamzat Chimaev is minus 360.
Ooh.
And Li Jingliang is plus 280. So, and Jingling's coming off a big knockout win, too. It's a big fight, but Hamzat Chimaev has that ability to just keep taking you down.
And he's undefeated. I never like going against guys that haven't lost before.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to have to go with Hamzat by, I'm going to say second round submission.
Okay. I'm going to go Hamzat Chimaev by decision.
Okay, cool. And then Alexander Volkov versus Marcin Tybura.
Okay. Is there a line on there? It's not popping on mine. Volkov's probably favored.
There is no line yet, no.
I got
those are
Alexander
recent
Volkov
switch.
laying. Tybura's won some fights, so I think Tybura has like a 5-fight win streak in the heavyweight division.
5,
right?
Wow.
Yeah, Tybura, yeah.
Yeah, Ben Rothwell, Greg Hardy, Walt Harris, 3 wins in a row.
Not bad. All those guys are on the decline, but
yeah,
a win is a win in a heavyweight. And then
how old is Volkov though?
He's only like 33.
Oh, he's 32.
Yeah, he's young.
His last loss was to what's his name? Our favorite, the Frenchie.
Cyril Gane.
Yeah, Cyril Gane.
He's fought everybody too. If you pull a Volkov, his last 6 fights have to be against all big names.
What's your prediction of the odds of that fight? If you had to make your own line,
at least probably Volkov minus 200.
Yeah, I was thinking something similar.
Tybura's probably, even though Tybura's on a 5-fight win streak, Volkov's got that length on him.
And just like the type of competition that really matters, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll go Volkov by second round TKO.
Okay. I wish we had the odds on it. I wish I knew what they were going to do.
Yeah, because that would be a good one to throw in.
It might be a minus 165 plus 145.
Because, for my bet, I need something a little bit lower. So that might be a good one to throw in. That would replace the Tai Tavusa fight, just odds-wise.
Something in my gut might tell me to go Tybura in that one.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason.
Nah.
But
maybe.
To win 5 in a row, you must be finding a way to win. And
just knocking dudes out.
He fought Walt Harris, Greg Hardy, 2 guys who you would think would be more athletic and faster than him.
Yeah.
And the one thing you're thinking with Volkov is he's longer, but he's been able to beat athletic dudes. Who was the other way? It was Greg Hardy, Walt Harris, and you said another name that was halfway decent that Tybura beat.
Greg Hardy, Ben Rothwell.
Ben Rothwell's long like Volkov.
Yeah.
I got Tybura.
He won by decision against Ben Rothwell, and then TKO.
I think he can take down. I'm going to go Tybura by decision.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Damn, okay. There we go. That's one little sleeper.
Okay.
And then we have Islam Makhachev versus Dan Hooker.
It's a great fight.
Great fight.
I wish the odds were closer. I love Dan Hooker. I love Islam Makhachev too, but
I mean it's going to be a fun fight. Dan's going to throw. He's not scared. That's for sure.
I mean, the theory is that we got the Gaethje Chandler fight on the next card.
Yeah.
And then we got Hooker Makhachev. The theory is whoever wins those 2 fights, either one could be in title line, or they just have the 2 winners fight each other. You know, and if they come out unscathed, well, we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. But that being the case, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I wish it was a 5-round fight, to be honest. But I got Islam Makhachev by decision.
Me too. Yep. I'm going to run with you on that. Okay. But I hope Dan Hooker's in there throwing shit, though.
He's going to.
Yeah. I hope is just like Islam's not just bear hugging and fucking wrestle fucking him the whole fight.
Try.
You
Dan's
know?
like, we'll see.
Yeah.
Dan's a savage, too. He's a big-time savage.
What if Dan caught him with something, bro? It can happen, too.
Because of New Zealand, or he's from Australia, one of the two, of it being locked down, right?
Yeah.
So he just fought that fight this past weekend. RDA pulled out. So that's October 30th. He's staying in Vegas the whole month because he can't get back into his country without quarantining.
Yeah.
But also he's taken an opportunity that he might not be able to get back to his country for a year. Because it's like a lottery that they go through. You throw your name in a hat now. And something like that.
They're the craziest when it comes to COVID.
So if you if you pass his deadline, then you got to go in this lottery, and it could take him a year to get home. But but UFC paid him extra. He said.
Oh, good.
He said he called his wife his red panty night. He's like, it wasn't that much extra money, but it was extra money to step up and take this fight on 4 weeks' notice. So
yeah.
Yeah,
it's a big fight. So shout out to Dan Hooker.
I love that fight.
I would love it if he won. I would love it if he won, but.
I think it's a good fight. Makhachev actually fight. This is like a guy. I've been saying Makhachev doesn't fight like a guy. Hooker's a guy.
Has he not?
Makhachev?
Let's check.
He hasn't fought anybody good.
Is that real?
I mean, people think like
Drew Dober.
Drew Dober's all right. I mean, who? Tell me.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't beat anybody yet.
Thiago Moises?
Yeah. He's all right.
Yeah.
That was his best win, Thiago Moises, and he's all right. You know, I take Dan Hooker over Thiago.
Yeah, you're right. He hasn't really fought. But he's fucking.
No, a savage.
He's Khabib's.
When I watch him, no, he's a savage because he can do everything and he'll fight.
He's Khabib's right hand man, and he's training with DC and all them. I love those videos too. I don't know if you ever watched those when
you sent me a couple of them.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
At
AKA, yeah. All right, next is Peter Yan versus Corey Sandhagen, the co-main event.
For the interim 135-pound title. It was supposed to be Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling. Sterling's milking his injury. He doesn't want to fight anymore. No, I shouldn't say that, but he shouldn't even won the title in the first place.
That's disrespectful.
Yan just won it. He won it from Yan illegal kneeing him, but Yan was whooping his ass.
Yeah.
But anyway, I actually think this is more stylistically a more exciting fight, to be completely honest.
Yeah,
because
way
Sterling
more
wants
fun.
to try to take Yan down. Sterling doesn't stand up.
Sandhagen's a savage.
Sandhagen's a savage. We thought Sandhagen won that fight versus Dillashaw. It was close. I mean, I watched that whole fight, and I wasn't mad that he gave it to Dillashaw. Mm-hmm. I remember you were calling me mad, like you thought Sandhagen won.
Yeah.
But Sandhagen Yan, this is a great fight. I'm super curious. I mean, I am super curious.
I don't want to bet this fight.
I'm super curious, but Peter Yan's just a big time savage. I think this is gonna go.
So is Corey Sandhagen.
This is gonna go the distance.
Yeah.
But I got Peter Yan by decision.
I'm going Corey Sandhagen by 4th round TKO.
I like it. I don't have the guts to do it, but I like it.
Yeah. What are the odds, real quick? Did you say?
Yeah. William Hill.
Yeah.
Peter Yan. William Hill's the closest. Peter Yan minus 220. Sandhagen plus 180.
Yeah.
DraftKings has it minus 265 plus 215. But William Hill, they must be getting value on Sandhagen. The thing is, like I said, it's a good stylistic for Sandhagen this fight. You know, because he's longer. You know. And
he throws. He's an assassin.
But Peter Yan throws. You know what I'm saying? This is it's a sick fight. I love this fight. This is what I'm saying. This is some good cards. These next two cards, bro, are incredible.
That one seems almost untouchable for a bet. It's a little too freaky. At least for a parlay. Yeah.
Sandhagen Yan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable.
We'll talk about our bets at the end because let's do this next one then.
All right, cool. All right, so for the main event, Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira, main event for the UFC light heavyweight championship.
What is it, 40 versus 42?
No, Glover Teixeira is 41 and Jan is 38, so they're up there. But Teixeira, I was looking at his last fights, man. Glover's fought everyone first off,
his last 15 fights.
He's coming off. He's on a fucking 5-fight win streak. Thiago Santos, Anthony Smith, Ion Cutelaba, Carl Robertson, but some savages in there.
Yeah,
and he's old as fuck.
So William Hill right now is minus 270. Blachowicz.
Yeah.
Teixeira plus 220. The thing is, even like that Smith fight or one of those like Thiago Santos, Teixeira got knocked out and he was able to like grapple and get on top. He did the Smith and Thiago Santos.
Like a veteran would.
Yeah, like a veteran would. But that also like an old dude who's took a lot of shots that his chin isn't there anymore. So I have a feeling if Jan clips him, it's going to be lights out.
Yeah.
It should be a good fight because they kind of are similar guys in a little bit. I almost honestly think they're going to try. One's going to try to take each other down. That's really their strength. They both like taking each other down and getting on top of each other. But I think in an exchange, Jan's going to knock him out. I got Jan by first round knockout.
Damn, you took mine. Yeah, I'm going Jan by first round TKO.
And I do feel comfortable throwing him in a parlay. I do feel
comfortable
with that.
It's still a little sketchy. Always with the big guys, it's always a little sketchy. But yeah, I agree. I have Jan by first round knockout.
Ever since we saw Jan as a workout in an ice lake, I don't even know what the fuck.
I'm going to put my money on you after that.
I don't even know what the fuck he was doing. Digging ice out of a water.
Building spirit?
Something crazy.
Building spirit, probably.
Character builders.
Yeah.
Jeez. Anyone who does that shit, I'm like, oh, he's winning. You're going to have to kill that dude. But
cool, but it's a very exciting fight card.
Yeah, great fight card.
Yeah, amazing.
All right, so what are we going to do? What bet am I going to place on this one?
Should we do favorite parlay, favorite straight bet, or just favorite bet overall?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm down with whatever. I mean,
I guess just bet overall, huh?
Yeah, bet overall. So we'll probably end up betting. I mean, again, it's October 30th. I always, once it gets closer, it ends up changing a little bit. But, I mean, I hate to do it, but I'm feeling 2-team parlay.
Only a 2-teamer, huh?
Yeah, okay. I don't feel. I mean, going the way unless throw out Islam Makhachev at like minus 460 or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much better I'm getting odds.
I mean, it's still a little boost.
Yeah. Well, all right. If that's it, then I'm just going 3 favorites, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Jan Blachowicz, Peter Yan, Islam Makhachev, 3-team parlay.
Oh, you're going Peter Yan?
That's how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
If TJ Dillashaw beat Sandhagen, Yawn does the same stuff Dillashaw does, but even a little crisper, you know. So
we haven't seen that fight yet.
We haven't seen it.
Okay.
But, yeah.
All right. I'm a little sketched out by that fight, and I am cheering for Sanhagen, so I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to go Islam Makhachev. Unfortunately, the odds are so high, like Vinny said. And then, you know what? I'm going to throw in that one fight. We don't have the odds yet, but I'm going to throw in Alexander Volkov, no matter what the odds are. And I think Vinny's right. It'll probably be around minus 200. And that's 2. And then I'm going to throw Jan Blachowicz in there, too. That'll make it 3, and he's at minus 265 on DraftKings right now. Fuck. I kind of want to throw in
Magomed
Ankalaev in there, too.
All the savages, guys.
Yeah.
Guys don't lose.
I mean, these guys don't lose.
But that's
so
Peter
it's a 4-team parlay, but that's what I'm – I mean, fuck. Should I throw in – what's his name, too? How do you pronounce his name against Li Jingling?
Hamshat Hamayev.
I'm going to throw him in there, too. Make it a 5-teamer. He's minus 400 on DraftKings, but there's just so many savages. I don't feel comfortable with the Sanhagen fight, so I'm gonna put like 100 on like a 5-teamer. I wonder what type of odds I'll get, because we're looking at like a minus 500.
So what did you just say your final bet was?
All right, so Islam Makhachev, Magomed Ankalaev 2, Jan Blachowicz 3. I can't pronounce his name. Kazmat.
Yeah, Hamshat Hamayev.
Hamshat Hamayev 4. And then, am I missing one? Oh, no. 4-teamer.
Volkov?
Oh, and Volkov. And Alexander Volkov.
5-teamer.
Yeah, 5-teamer right there.
All right, yeah, then I'm just going to stick with the 3-teamer. I'm going to do Islam Makhachev.
You had a 2-teamer before. Oh, you're going to throw in Makhachev in there.
Islam Makhachev, Peter Yan, and Jan Blachowicz, 3-team parlay.
Cool. October 30th.
UFC 267, October 30th in Abu Dhabi. It'll be one of those ones. Well, no, hopefully they're doing it for ours, for our time zone. Hopefully they don't do some early shit, but who knows? They might do it early for the Abu Dhabi people, and we'll have to watch it at like 11 a.m., but hopefully not. So, all right, that's it.
Cool.
And then let's just add on to this our UFC fight night for this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
This is the fight we've been saying anytime she fights, we should be betting her, Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah.
We said that last time and didn't bet her like a dum-dum.
Yeah.
Any football thing I've been looking at this week, I was thinking about betting the Chargers-Raiders game tonight. I'm throwing in with Dern. Like anything I can get this week to throw in with Dern, I want. But I don't know. This game tonight's close. Raiders.
We'll skip over that. Yeah.
But so UFC Fight Night this Saturday, October 9th. It's Mackenzie Dern versus Marina Rodriguez. Is that her name?
Marina Rodriguez. Okay. Yep.
And but Marina Rodriguez is on a hot streak. What? She's won.
I can pull it up right now.
5 in a row.
She's 14-1-2, and she's on a 2-fight win streak. Yeah.
14-1. She's only lost once, or were those other ones draws that stopped the?
She's lost once, and then 2 others were draws. Yeah.
Okay.
She lost to Carla Esparza by decision.
That's a good loss.
But she's coming off a win against Amanda Ribas and Michelle Watterson.
Okay.
Her last 2 fights, all this year
beat
too.
The karate hottie.
Yeah.
And Amanda Ribas just got a win the other night. Mackenzie Dern on William Hill is minus 160. Marina Rodriguez plus 135.
Oh, we love that.
We love that. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get down on anything. What do they have on the main card there? Jared Good and Randy Brown.
Phil Hawes versus Darren Wynn. Right. Maria Agapuva versus Sabina Malzo. Tim Elliott versus Mateus Nicola.
Okay, we'll do those 5 then.
Randy. Oh, you want to go through all these?
Right.
You want to just do the co-main? And
okay, yeah, because we're just going to add this onto the UFC 267.
Yeah.
Right? We're going to get 267 out this week anyway.
Yep.
So
let's start with the Randy Brown versus Jared Gooden.
That's a good fight. Both those guys are savages. Randy Brown is on has he won 2 in a row?
He's 13-4, and he's only on a 1-fight win streak against Alex Oliveira.
Cowboy Oliveira, that's right. And what about Jared Gooden?
Jared Gooden is 18-6, and he's only he's on a 1-fight win streak.
Who did he beat his last fight?
Nicholas Stoles.
By what?
By right cross knockout.
Ooh. So right now, William Hill, Randy Brown's minus 240, Jared Goods plus 200. I like Randy Brown. I thought he was good when he came in. I think he ended up losing to somebody, and I was kind of down on him. But then he beat Cowboy Oliveira in his last fight, and I think Cowboy Oliveira is a savage, even though he just lost again this past weekend. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go Randy Brown by decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Randall Brown by 2nd round knockout.
All right. And then the main event?
Main event, Marina Rodriguez versus Mackenzie Dern. What do we say Marina Rodriguez's streak is? 2?
Yeah, she's plus 135. Dern is minus 160. What's Dern's streak at? Further, she only lost one fight overall anyway, right?
Yeah. She's on a 4-fight win streak, and she lost to Amanda Ribas too.
Yeah, she lost to Amanda Ribas, right? And
yeah.
Dern she was one that she has to get focused. She was always known as like kind of just took it half-assed because she had so much skill. She's one of the best jiu-jitsu women competitors of all time. She ended up having a daughter, I believe, or a baby. I'm pretty sure it was a daughter. She had a daughter and got super focused. She's super in shape. Like she was even banging last week on her feet, and then of course if it goes to the ground, she's submitting you. But like I said earlier, I'm trying to get Mackenzie Dern in any parlays I can this week with football games. But I might just throw 500 on her. Yeah, I got Mackenzie Dern by second round submission.
I have Mackenzie Dern by armbar first round. You know what's crazy? Marina Rodriguez is ranked number 56 against number 5 Mackenzie Dern. Like there's just not that many women that fight, huh?
No.
So we both have Mackenzie Dern by submission. You said second round.
Second round submission. Yeah.
I have
and I'm
first
trying to throw
round.
her in any parlay I can this week. If I get some on the Raiders Chargers game tonight, or even the football game on Thursday, they're both hard football games though.
Cool, but Mackenzie Dern's a lock. If you want to make money, put money on Mackenzie Dern. This is not financial advice, but that's what both of us are going to do.
Financial advice. Bet
we're not allowed to say that on YouTube, but we are going to both bet Mackenzie Dern and put a decent amount on him.
Yep. All right, that's our UFC fight night. October 9th predictions for Dern versus Rodriguez at the end of our UFC 267 predictions.
Cool.
That's it. All right.
At the Apex Center, huh?
At the Apex Center. What's our timing at?
We are at 51.
51, okay. I mean, I just had a bunch of small things. Do you have anything left or just nothing?
Oh, well, it's my first day back in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
I took a 3-month hiatus. I had a slight tear in my left shoulder, and I just been lifting weights and letting it heal, and I started to feel good again and decided to get back in there. So today was my first day. My cardio was shitty, but I felt strong as fuck, so excited to be back in there.
Yeah.
With a bunch of savages, too. Like, a bunch of people from the 10th Planet team are just killing it right now. So shout out to 10th Planet Las Vegas and Casey.
My boy just texted me. He's like, yeah, I've been out. I popped my shoulder last month. Been going to therapy. But maybe just thinking that because you're talking about your
shoulders and knees, man. It's just for jits.
You just got up, man.
It's rough, but I feel super good. I'm going to put in a lot of work and hopefully get my blue belt before 2022 is my goal, which I think is accomplishable. Yeah.
All right.
So hopefully that's a little Christmas present for myself.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I do have some other just like random little stuff.
Cool.
We'll leave NFL for now. I got NBA opening tip off.
Oh no, yeah, I'm curious
October
on your
19th.
NFT. You don't want to talk about NFL?
We can. We can do a little
I want to hear
NFL
your little
stuff.
breakdown. Well, I mean, if you don't want to talk about it overall, what do you think about the game tonight, the Chargers-Raiders game?
It's a good game. I think both teams are good. I think Raiders are a little overrated at 3-0. I think Chargers are the better team. And
What's the odds for that game?
Chargers are -3.
Wow, what's the money line?
It's in LA, -155. Yeah. So I think Chargers are going to win that game, but Chargers are good.
Ooh.
And their only loss is now to the Cowboys, who are looking like legit. I'm waiting for the Red Rock odds to come out for the futures right now. I'm kind of mad that I didn't get Cowboys 18-1 last week because I now think they're going to probably drop down. On William Hill, they were at 17-1, and then they went down to 12-1. So the William Hill odds are out right now, but
yeah.
William Hill is always a little bit different than Red Rock. They actually give you a little bit better value, to be completely honest. But my two takeaways, it's funny. I made fun of Josh back then about his futures when it was Packers, Cowboys. And at that point, it was like Rodgers isn't even here. Who knows what he's doing? You know, my big Cowboy character issues. And now it's like those are kind of the two teams I like. I kind of like the Cowboys and Packers, honestly.
That's hilarious.
Like in the NFC, I swear, those are the two teams I probably like the most in the NFC.
Yeah.
And Seattle did show some fight yesterday and beat the Niners after starting 1-2. So, you know, it's a long season.
Yeah.
So I still feel, again, it's Russell Wilson Seahawks if they get to the playoffs. Like yesterday, the Cardinals beat the Rams 37-13, and it finally showed some signs of the things I was saying with Matt Stafford. It's like, again, he's never been in a big game, you know.
Yeah.
And he showed those things popped up yesterday where he's like just throwing ducks and acting like he's like, you know, just weird shit. They got their asses whooped. And I mean, Kyler Murray's playing like a, you know, an MVP. Don't get it twisted. I mean, they're 4-0 and they can't be stopped. But But again, I also don't think the Cardinals are gonna once it gets to the playoffs. I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl or nothing. I would still probably take the Packers, Cowboys, Seahawks, just because I trust the. I mean, not that I don't trust Kyler Murray, but we'll see. I got to see that played out. They did this last year, though, too. They started out really hot. The sickening thing is, though, that I put money on them to win the Super Bowl last year, and if I did it this year and they made a run, I'd be sick. But they're now down to like 12-1 on William Hill. That's what I was.
Wow.
That's what I was pulling up. Let me see here.
Damn.
Futures William Hill. Cardinals are at 14-1 on William Hill. Cowboys at 12-1. But like, look how much is. Remember, I told you Rams were the favorite last week at like 450. They already shot it back up to 12-1, just because of what they showed yesterday. It showed their signs of vulnerability.
Yeah.
William Hill right now. Buccaneers plus 550. Chiefs plus 650. Packers plus 800. Browns plus 800. Bills plus 800. And then Ravens 12-1. Rams 12-1. Cowboys 12-1. Cardinals 14, Raiders 15. Seahawks went back to 20-1. They got all the way down to 35-1 last week, but they're back up to 20-1.
Fuck.
Niners 20-1. Seahawks did show that thing. I saw something yesterday. I was like, okay, thanks. Like Russ was like really feisty, and I like seeing that. And Niners again. I was saying like 2 weeks ago, Niners have this like big force, and they've just lost 2 in a row. They lost to Packers and Seahawks, 2 teams who I'm kind of feeling in the NFC. A-Rod just seems to have that swag, that there's this thing that these guys, these Russell Wilsons, Rodgers, and even like Dak Prescott showing it that I don't see with Stafford. Like they'll have this like Stafford would just like almost like he has no light bulbs in his head for a long time. These great guys don't do that. You might stop Rodgers or Russ or even Dak, but like they have this
they have that fight,
this will, this fortitude that they'll push through. And again, they might punt a couple times, but I still trust their fight. Stafford's like an airhead. He'll just like go missing and get beat 37-13,
which is crazy.
So right now I'm liking Packers, Cowboys, Seahawks, and AFC.
What's with Chiefs? Why do they always like suck the first half of the game and then?
Defense is atrocious.
Really,
it's just horrible. They have the worst defense in the league.
So we don't like them anymore.
That's why I don't really like the Buccaneers. They seem like they're beatable. I mean,
just based on their defense.
Yeah, yeah. And no running game, but again, they did this last year and got hot at the end, so we'll see.
It's Mr. Brady.
And I think NFC's tougher than the AFC. Like AFC, it's still just like that's the thing. Chiefs defense sucks, but who's gonna beat them? I mean, the Bills, they play this week. That's the big game.
That's
Sunday
a fun
night.
game.
Bills at Kansas City.
Ooh.
And Bills have looked good. They won 40-0 yesterday.
Yeah.
But it was the Houston Texans. They beat Washington football team 32-14. They're not very good.
Yeah.
And then they beat the Dolphins 35-0. Dolphins suck.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's still a lot to develop, huh?
Yeah, so it's
we
a
have
lot
to
of the
see a lot
same
of good
teams,
games.
but I will say I do feel a lot better about the Packers and Cowboys now.
And again, regular season, you can't even really I mean, you can, but you can't at the same time. You can't base it off that, especially playoff time, like you're saying. These veterans come to play,
that's what I'm saying,
and these new guys in playoffs don't show up, even if they ball out all regular season. We've seen it so many times.
I trust that fortitude in the playoffs. The Russes.
Yeah.
Again, Dak Prescott showed me that too. If he can stay healthy, they're showing me something, and they can run it out too. Zeke ran for 143 yesterday. They're super balanced.
If Cowboys win this year, I'm not watching football all 2022,
We'll
23.
They could go to the Super Bowl, bro. It would be in L.A. I don't know who versus who, but we'll see.
It's in L.A.?
It's in L.A., the new stadium, and then it's Vegas next year.
Oh, my God.
They do it where the new stadiums are. So we got L.A. Super Bowl this year, the new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, and then it's in Vegas next year. That'll be popping.
Yeah, we're going to have to go to that.
So
hopefully our money's up.
Yeah, we got so NFL. That's it. We'll keep monitoring that. I still want to put some futures. I still only have the Seahawks futures at 25-1. I put 200 on that. I want to see what Cowboys get it today. We'll see. Again, I'm more sick. If they go down to 12, I won't put on nothing but 12. Maybe if they stay at 15, we'll see. But if not, I might wait for them to lose a game or something, and yeah, we'll see how it plays out. Other thing that's exciting, and we'll do a whole NBA thing coming up, but tip off is October 19th. It's literally 2 weeks from tomorrow. We get NBA, so that the week of that we'll do our something picks.
A lot to develop there with the vaccine and everything too.
Yeah.
Huh?
Andrew Wiggins ended up getting it supposedly. Yeah. Like I wonder if these guys have the most money in the world. Like I'm saying like couldn't they get the good fake one?
Yeah.
My mom has a fake one, and she said it worked at the Bengals game. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't say that on
Who cares? It's all good.
Yeah.
No one knows who my mom is or nothing.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
All right. Well, shout out to the vaccine.
But it worked at the game?
Yeah, it worked.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
It worked somewhere. So I don't know. So.
I don't even know if we're allowed to. YouTube, you sent me that thing. They're banning anything
We're
about.
not saying anti-vax. We're just saying.
Yeah.
Can you have a fake vaccine card. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna move on. All right. So,
what other small things did you say you had?
I mean, I did write. We're not gonna talk about that. I did write California requiring vaccine for kids in school. I sent you that.
It's mandated for kids?
Yeah, it was this whole CNN thing. Gavin Newsom posted it. I think you can still do the religion exemption thing, which is what I still use for. I was using that for Hendrix before
everything. Yeah.
This stuff before pandemic. I did that to go to the gym. Like I just didn't want him taking all the vaccines. That was before this stuff. So I'm definitely not having to take this vaccine. But I had that.
Fuck Gavin Newsom. I won't say anything about anything else.
I wrote Boy Scout stuff, but I probably shouldn't murder. I shouldn't murder Boy Scouts on here.
Yeah, let's skip that.
I got some music stuff.
Eventually, that would be part of the Patreon.
Yeah. Shout out to Kanye West. I wrote Kanye West shout out. I think I was just vibing to one of his songs, and it just made me think like he's such a savage, bro. Kanye West is a real,
you know what? Maybe that thing you sent me of him with him. That was part
Talib
of it. Kweli.
He's a real legend. Yeah. That was hard, bro.
That was hard.
It was cool to see like his fight and will and belief and just like and then for it to we know what he came out to be. You know,
right?
Just like that was incredible.
Is it a documentary coming out or what is it? What's it called?
Yeezus or something like that.
Something silly. Yeah.
You can find the Netflix Kanye West
shout out to
documentary
Kanye.
trailer. So I just wrote Kanye West shout out.
Have you listened to Donda?
Yeah, I played that. I played through it last night. I played through Jesus Walks on the way back yesterday or 2 nights ago, something like that.
Jesus Walks, but not Donda?
No. Jesus Lord.
Oh, okay.
The Jay Electronica song.
So you still okay?
I'll still go back to a couple songs.
To that one though.
Just because I'll be listening to music and then I'll be like, I want to be clear, you know. And
have you gone back to the Drake one?
No.
Not once.
Not in a while. Not in a couple weeks. I've been trying to listen to new shit. I mean, the Meek Mill album dropped. I wrote that down too. We want to give a take on it.
Why?
Mark Battles album we dropped. That was a great album.
That's how we're doing it.
Check out the Mark Battles album.
Yeah.
We just say what the title of that one is, but
just real quick, what do you give the Meek Mill out of 10?
I don't know. I still haven't had like a good amount of play, so
I'll give it a 2.
Bro, don't do that. We're not doing that.
I'll give it a 2.
What do you give the Mark Battles album? Okay, it's called
Solid 8.
Metaphorically Speaking.
Solid 8.
Mark Battles.
Battles, solid 8.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
He had a Big Crit feature on there. King Los.
Oh, I love Big Crit, bro.
Los,
where's Big
Locksmith.
Crit's project coming?
Probably soon.
Yeah. Shout out to Mark Battles. What's the album one more time?
Metaphorically Speaking.
Yeah.
Mark Battles.
If you like real rap, check that shit out. Amazing.
Great album.
Skip the Meek Mill one.
Yeah. Fuck that. All right, and then I wrote flipping Kyler Murray cards. You have my bids end tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I don't really want to talk about that. And then
why not?
I mean, I don't got much to say.
Just a real quick little thing.
I mean, I bought those cards. That was early pandemic. I bought those when we were at Dad's house.
What did you buy?
I bought a bunch of Kyler Murray auto rookies. This would have been. When did the pandemic start? That was March 2020. And we went to Dad's when we did the big hike when we walked that far. Was that was like April or something.
March.
Right around then. So that's when I bought those Kyler Murray cards. So that was March 2020. And they basically all doubled. I mean, I don't know yet. I have a 1 day, 6 hours left. Yeah. The one's at 142. I bought that one for 113. So that should go up to around 200. It has 22 watchers, 23 bids. The other one I bought for 140, number to 75, auto 2-color patch. I bought that one for 140. It's at 163 with 34 watchers, 21 bids. And this is all with 1 day and 6 hours left, so they should shoot up at the end.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
The other one's only at 82. I bought that one for 115. That has 20 watchers, 18 bids. So we'll see what they end at.
Cool. Yeah, you're probably right. They're probably all double.
Other ones, and the other one should pass up too. So I'm thinking the other ones should double. So.
Good buys.
I want to get him out of there. Kyler Murray did this last year hot, and I almost sold him, and then they went flat, and I didn't. So I'm like, fuck it. And I posted these a week ago, and that was before people were thinking the Rams were going to beat the Cardinals. You know, they're a 4.5 point favorite. So for the Cardinals to go womp the Rams, I think it's going to add.
Are you holding any of them?
I have one rookie, Prism, red, white, and blue.
Oh.
I have that, but it's not. The football ones aren't as good as the basketball.
Oh, it's not the same?
They are the Prism, but it's not as like.
Yeah, you should just hold that.
I'm going to hold the red, white, and blue Prism, but...
Cool, so double
maybe
flip.
If it was PSA 10, it'd be better. It's just a regular card, though.
Oh, it's just a
that's why, so...
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for basketball to start, too. But yeah, that's it. And then Songs of the Week, I'm going first.
Okay.
The Songs of the Week, because I don't want you to steal my first one.
Okay,
and you should have, like, told me. Like, that it was better than it really was. Why does it say? Oh, recently played. Sorry. So my first song.
Which one?
Bro, why is Lil Nas X all up in my recently played?
Because your son.
Yeah, it's annoying. So yeah, sorry. So my first song, I'm gonna do. Asher Roth.
No,
and
bro.
It's gonna be.
No, you
I
can't.
Go for Asher Roth.
Yeah.
All add up. That song's incredible.
It's amazing.
This is Macklemore. It reminds me of Macklemore song.
No, that's the real Asher Roth. That's the type of shit we like from Asher Roth.
That's what I said. You didn't tell me. You're like, yeah, did you hear the new Asher Roth? But like that one was really good.
No, really good.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? I was listening to the way back from jiu-jitsu, and I meant to mention it to you today. I was like, damn, this song's fucking great.
Yeah, that song was
I meant
great.
to. But I'm putting that too. I mean,
no, bro, that's why I did it.
Bro, what the fuck? All right, fuck you. Let's see what else I got. Marlon Craft actually dropped a freestyle on what's the I-95, which was amazing. And
yeah, was good. I texted you last night. I watched it last night.
Yeah, hard, right?
It was good.
Yeah, he's been dropping little singles here and there, but I'm gonna go with "Bluffin" by Marlon Craft as my first one.
My second song is gonna be. It's called "Last One Standing." It's from the new Venom movie. But it has Skylar Grey, Polo G, Mozzie, and Eminem.
I should have took that one from you.
All of them killed. I love that song. They all killed the verses. But yeah, Last One Standing, Skylar Grey, Polo G, Mozzie, and Eminem.
Okay, my second is Dead and Gone by Joey Fats featuring Dave East. Dave East kills that song. So I don't know who Joey Fats is, but I'm going to do a little dive into him.
Yeah. There was another song that I haven't got to, but I already have a feeling it's going to be good. Red Cafe and Benny the Butcher. It's called Drug Money. But I've been
going back and watching their freestyle like every day on the English guy, Fire in the Booth, Charlie Sloth.
What was it with that Wale Poke It Out song? That shit was horrible. The J. Cole verse was kind of cute, but like that song was horrible. Wale's verse
was awful.
That song was trash.
Was disgusting. I was so disappointed.
That was bad.
Like, do I like Wale? Like, can you tell me something? No? I just know his name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, I can't tell you Wale's best song.
There we go.
So I know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, so that's it. Songs of the week. We always do a bet of the week, but the bet of the week this week, I think we're probably going to both agree on it. Just take Mackenzie Dern.
Mackenzie Dern straight.
That's the bet of the week.
Yeah,
Mackenzie 100%. Dern. I'm looking for some football parlays. We got this Thursday is the Seahawks, Rams at Seahawks, which is a great Thursday night game. It starts on Fox now. I was telling you that too. So it's not an NFL network.
Yeah, I'm not betting that boy.
But Rams at Seahawks. Rams -1. But I might throw Seahawks in there and get Seahawks with Dern. We'll see. That game's a fucking shit.
No, bet Chargers Dern if you're doing something.
That might be smart.
That sounds better.
Yeah, that might be smart. So.
All right, cool. Well, thank you guys for watching KandiShow episode 33. We're on everything: Instagram, TikTok, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. All at KandiShow, KandiShow. Is that it, bro?
KandiShow and everything. Let's get it.
Thank you.